Okay, next up we've got Whig Party defenseman Steve Staebell. And he's got a name on his shirt, by the way. What does that stand for exactly?
Assistant Captain.
Good to meet you. Okay, we've got some questions for you right now. Let's start out. Which famous actor would play you in a movie about your life?
I'd like to think Sam Rockwell. He's one of my favorite actors. I think we have a physical resemblance.
All right. And what is your favorite hockey movie?
Probably Mighty Ducks 3, which I know is probably unpopular since the other Mighty Ducks movies are supposed to be better. But when I was a kid, that was the one I had. So.
Do you have a favorite board game?
I do. I like Scrabble a lot. I like to play Scrabble on my phone. It's definitely my favorite board game.
Now, what is your favorite breakaway move?
I don't have a go-to breakaway move because I rarely get breakaways, but my favorite breakaway I took was playing pickup hockey. I went in and on a shootout, and I accidentally stepped on my own stick, fell to the ground, and cracked it. So it was my favorite because it was funny.
What is your greatest motivator on the floor?
I just want to do well for my teammates. I don't want to let my teammates down. I want to go out there and support them, help the team get a win.
And do you have a favorite trash talk or insult you like for the other
I'm glad
team?
you asked because I do.
You were waiting for that, I can tell.
I like to call people ham sandwiches and also clown shoes. Those are my two favorite. Although there's many in the arsenal, mostly coming from my friend Scott Escobar.
Okay. Now, I noticed that your teammate Billy had trouble with the word svelte. So I'm going to ask you, how do you define the word svelte?
To be honest, I don't know much more about the word svelte than Bill does.
You
But
guys,
if I were to guess, I
you'll
think
have
it
to
has
look it
something
up
to do
afterwards.
with being sexy or suave.
What do you
Just
do?
like Bill.
What do you do to prepare yourself for the big game?
I like to psych myself up with music. I like to blast music on the way. I have a special mix that I play whenever I'm on my way to a hockey game. And I always stretch before a game. You can never stretch too much.
If you could play alongside any celebrity, who would it be and why?
I'd like to play alongside Kevin Smith. He's the director of many movies like Clerks, and he's a big hockey fan, which is one of the reasons why, but I think he'd be cool to hang out with.
Why did you choose the number you wear?
It's just my lucky number. I don't really know why. I think it has something to do with my OCD and picking even numbers.
I hear you.
So that definitely is involved, but I just like the number 16. I always have.
Okay, now the rest of the questions have been submitted by your teammates, so they have special meaning to certain people on the team. Next question is, which parent do you love more and why? And you must answer the question or they both die a horrible death.
Well, if those are the circumstances, I'm going to have to go with my mom, considering my dad came up with the question, so he deserves to get the brunt end of that.
How much food do you catch in your beard on a daily basis?
I wouldn't say any solid food gets caught in my beard, but occasionally if I'm eating certain foods like ice cream, it certainly gets stuck there. It happened yesterday. Bill had to point it out for me. It's a minor inconvenience, but I'd rather get food stuck in my beard than have to shave every couple days. It's a lot easier for me.
Finish the sentence. I'd rather blank than play Whig Party hockey.
Die.
Which NHL
That's
player...
not right. That's the opposite. I'm going to have to re-answer your question. I thought it was the not
I'm sorry.
party.
I'm sorry, but you only get one
All right.
chance to answer
Fair
the
enough.
question.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
I blew it.
Which NHL player does Scott best compare to? Now be careful because he is in the room, I believe.
I have to think about that for a second. I think Scott's very similar to a Jason Arnott or Bill Guerin, who aren't in the league anymore, but they were recently. And I think they have very similar tendencies, and also the leadership quality as well.
And our final question today. If you had to take your sister on a date, where would you take her and why?
First of all, I'd like to say that that's a ridiculous question, and whoever came up with it has some issues. But I suppose I would answer the town ballroom because we've gone there to do things together, and I'm sure she'd enjoy the town ballroom.
Okay, well, thanks for doing the interview.
Oh, you're welcome, sir.
Enjoy the rest of your day.